Hey everyone, it's Jeff Douglas, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Golf Strength and Conditioning Coach. And today I wanted to come on and help you if you are struggling with stiff, achy backs at work, and what are some ideas that you can do to help your back out throughout the day. So specifically today, we're going to go over some upper back exercises that you can do to help the stiffness in your upper back while you're at work, because I know many people are stuck at a desk and they don't get to move much throughout the day. And then many of you who are golfers then are trying to sneak out for a round during the day at lunch, or you're going to sneak out after work to get in, and now you're going out there when you are already stiff, which is going to, one, decrease your performance, and two, make you more susceptible to injury. All right. So when we look at the spine here, we have our neck, the cervical spine, and then we get into our mid back here, and then we have the lumbar spine, the low back. And the mid back, our thoracic spine, can flex, it can extend, which is flex, extend, and then big thing that we get here is rotation. All right, when we golf, a lot of that movement here is from that mid back thoracic. In the world we live in, we spend a lot of time in this position, okay? Flexed. Flex position gets a bad rap because we're in it all the time. We are meant to flex. We should flex, but we don't want to be there all the time. Just like if I had you sit up like this all the time and extend it like this all day, this would not be good either, because your muscles would fatigue, your joints would be very annoyed being stuck in an extended position all the time, all right? So the saying is, your best posture is always your next posture. We want to be constantly moving, and this is why I tell a lot of my patients and clients that you should set an alarm that for every 30 minutes to stand up, sit back down, stretch it out, all right? So we're not stuck in one position. So, but again, in the world we live in, we're just stuck in this position a lot. So I'm going to give you some exercises today that's going to focus on extension, okay? Because to keep joints healthy, we need to train the full range of motion of the joint. So we're going to work on some extension today, and I'm going to give you some things to do in rotation, all right, around the office. Some of them you might be like, no, I don't feel comfortable, and other ones you're like, oh, actually, that's not a bad idea, all right? So based off your comfort level, the ones that you're like, I don't want to do at the office, make sure you're doing them at home then, in more of a private setting, or when you get to the golf course. So here we go. So the first exercise we're going to do is a thoracic extension exercise. So say you're at your desk, things are getting stiff. I told you, right, set an alarm for 30 minutes. What I want you to do is you put your hands on your desk, push your chair back, and then you're going to push your butt back and drop your chest down. You're going to drop it down like this, and you should feel a good stretch in your arms, lats, and up in that upper back right here, okay? Butt back, drop down, hold it. You can go for 3 seconds, and then you're going to come back. And let's do 12 reps like that. And then you could do that throughout the day. So doing about 10, 12 reps, 3-second holds, great way to get into extension. A good one for rotation would be sit here and you don't have to cross your arms, but you can. And you would just rotate here, keeping my legs forward, and then come back, and then go in this way. Again, just get some reps in. Go like 10 reps each side, breathing with each rep with this, not letting your chair move much, all right? Because we're working on mid-back rotation. If I let the chair go, well, now I'm just rotating my whole body. I'm not getting that thoracic rotation. If you have a unique chair that gets low like this, as a foam roller is nice too, or you'd go on the ground to a foam roller, but you would lean back, and you're just going to put your mid-back there, and just kind of let it fall back. Now I'm getting to a nice extension. You may get a few pops. That's fine. Nothing big. They're called cavitations. Just pressure change. Not a big issue. But you're just going to lean back, nice and easy, and you're just going to kind of work up that spine there, right? I got a nice chair here for this. Now, not every chair is going to work like this, and that's where if you could just go on the ground, put a foam roller there, you can just work some nice extension back over that, all right? So that's some ones just right at your desk that you can do. I'm going to show you another rotational one that we can do on the ground, and I'm going to show you another thoracic rotation that we can do against the wall, still trying to achieve the same thing. Get more rotation, extension, they get us out of this posture that we've been sitting in most of the day. Okay, so another great exercise for some thoracic extension. Find a wall, put your hands on the wall, put your forehead right on your hands. Same concept as the other one I showed you. You're just going to let that chest melt and sink and let your back extend. And you're going to feel a great motion coming back here with this. Okay, come there and just sit. And I like to say, sit here for 90 seconds, breathing and just sinking deeper and deeper as your body allows. Okay? Never force your body into something, all right? It's not the greater the stretch, the better, all right? Or else you're going to probably strain something if you do that. Just do what's comfortable, light stretch motion, and as your body allows it, let it sink deeper and deeper for about 90 seconds on that one, all right? So that's a great one that you can do against a wall if for some reason you don't have a desk nearby. Last one I'm going to go over is a great one for thoracic rotation. So you're going to have to do this one on the floor. I'm going to show it on a table here. Some of you may not be comfortable doing this at your office, and that's fine. So just do it at home. You can just do something more seated here when you're at the office to work some rotation, even if you stand up and just work some, thoracic rotation like that. If you don't want to do anything wild or crazy at the office, you have your own office and you can shut the door, then this is the one for you, all right? So you're going to lay on your side. I usually like having a foam roller here that you can pin that leg against. But if you don't, just pin it against the ground, arm out here, and you're just going to take this arm, and they're called thoracic windmills, and you're just going to let it come in a big circle, let that shoulder fall back, but keep that leg down, because if I let this go, then I'm actually rotating my whole body and my lumbar spine, and I'm not going to get full rotation. So I'm locking the low back in to get just rotation in my thoracic spine. If I do this, then I'm going to allow some rotation in my lumbar spine. So here, all the way around, follow it with your eyes, come up, and come around, okay? And you can do about 10 to 12 of those. Make sure you do this one on both sides. Doesn't matter which direction you go with it. All I care is you let that shoulder fall, let that knee stay down, so we're getting, again, that good rotation there. And you can do that periodically throughout the day or once a day at least to make sure we're going through that full range that the joint has, and that's, again, how we keep our joints healthy. So hope this helps. I hope you start implementing this and you start feeling some of that stiffness and achiness not hitting you during the day or after the day in that upper back. Take care.